Right there, see that? That's me. Hey guys, Token Vaping. So today's juice review is going to be the next flavor in the Modus Vapor line. Now, you may not recognize the name, but I know you know the labeling, the packaging, the flavor profile, so to speak. Excuse me. And the company. They are a 4-flavor line. It is a Max VG line. Now, they do have a website, modusvapors.com. They also are on Facebook, Instagram, and they're all over social media. When you click to purchase off their website, it's going to switch you straight over to the website for Drip Club, who does the distribution and sales for them. Now, if you work in a vape shop, or if you own a vape shop, or if you know the ins and outs of, vaping, so to speak, Drip Club is a pretty big distribution company. They handle a lot of well-known lines and brands. So that's basically where people get the misinformation that Drip Club is the one that does this line, just because of how associated they are with them. The company name is Modus Vapors. Now, I did the first flavor of this line, Molly. It was a strawberry sour bell candy. The next one is also along with Molly. Now they just released the version of these two flavors on ice, which is basically their version of a menthol flavor. So it's just these two. So without further ado, before I get really tongue-tied and stuttering all over the place for some reason, which I do apologize, we're gonna go ahead and shoot into Pablo. Not really sure why specifically they call it Pablo, but if you know anything about that right there, that is a luchador wrestler. They wear the masks for that particular style. It is very important to them, and it has a very big significance to their style, their culture, and their tradition. But it is called a lucha libre style in wrestling, and they do wear various style masks like that. This is the box. There's the name, nicotine, and a bottle size, and made in the USA. Logo for Modus Vapors, and then it has Modus on the side. Now, the artwork on this stuff is fantastic. I am a huge fan of this, as I'm a big comic book collector. There is actually a graphic novel comic book about these flavors, so when that's finished, I'm definitely going to try to get my hands on one so that I can show you guys what that looks like and what it's about. But this is the artwork for Pablo, and the bottle, and this is a first vape, first review, so it is still sealed, as you can tell, full body sealed. Like, these guys don't play around. They take this stuff very seriously. It's from the top of the child safety cap all the way to the bottom of the bottle. It is fully sealed all the way. But that is the bottle right there. You can get a full head-on shot of the mask with the lightning bolts behind it. Really, really cool. I'm also a wrestling buff as well, so I also think that's really cool. There's the name and the nicotine, and then it has all the warning and ingredients labels and everything. Website down here as well, made in the USA, and the bottle size there is 60 mils. So Pablo is supposed to be their take on a pink lemonade. It's supposed to have a little bit of a tropical kick to it, and right off the bat, I mean, if you've ever smelled pink lemonade, it's basically pink grapefruit. It's definitely got that smell. I mean, that's absolutely all I smell off of this. So we're definitely going to go ahead and bust this open, and I'm going to wick up my, I don't know why I have such a problem all of a sudden and just drew blanks every time I try to speak. I apologize very much for that, but there is my cotton. It is fresh. I just wicked it actually right before I started this video. Brand new, and the cotton that I use by choice is Texas Tough Cotton. It's pretty much the only cotton that I do use since I have first started trying it. It is very durable. It holds up really, really well. It holds flavor really well, and it doesn't give a huge cottony taste off the burn for it. So Texas Tough Cotton on Instagram if you are interested. So I'm going to go ahead and bust this open. Just got to find the perforations for it. And while I'm ripping this open really fast, as you can see me tearing into this, just to quickly reiterate, the opinion that I give off of the flavor, regardless of what it tastes like, regardless of who makes it and everything else, the opinion and impression that I give is strictly my view of that. I'm not trying to tell you how you should take to it. I'm not trying to tell you for sure what you're going to get out of it. I'm just trying to give a little bit more information about a specific flavor, about a specific line, to help give you a more informative base to go off of to see if it's something that you might be interested in without just taking a chance then feeling like you got gypped. So that's really all that is. I don't want anybody to think that I'm really, trying to impose my will on anybody. The other cool thing about this label is that it is a laminated foil almost. I mean, it is a heavy duty stock label, and if you look at the name on here, you can't really see it in the glare, but when you look at the light, it kind of shines off the name of it as well. It's got like a purple glitter almost to it. It's really, really slick. They definitely put a lot of time and effort into this. Now, I don't want anybody to think that they spent all their time on the packaging and not on the product. The quality of the product and the quality control, the testing, the mixing, the staging, the everything else behind the scenes of this is just as top quality and top shelf, if not more. They got the guys behind this line take this stuff extremely seriously, and they're all about safety. They're all about quality. They're all about enjoyment. They're all about as much about the vaping as you or I would be as far as if we vape honest. Now, like I said, you will be taken over to the Drip Club website when you try to click the order now button off of modusvapors.com. This is offered in a 0, 3, 6, and 12, and it is offered in the 60 ml size. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and bust this open. Oh yeah, that is definitely a potent smell right there. So I'm going to go ahead and juice this up really quick, and we're going to get to vaping on this. Now, while I'm doing this, anytime you make a purchase of a product and there's any type of security precaution on it whatsoever, whether it's a wrap, a seal, tape, cap, lid, flap, whatever, it doesn't matter what it is. Anything that is meant to be there for security purposes, if you do not feel comfortable with it, if something about it makes you second guess it, for just your own safety, just do not use it. Don't attempt it. Don't take a chance. Contact where you got it from, contact who makes it, contact who distributes it. Let them know what's going on so that they can take steps to rectify it and fix it and make sure that you get the product in the proper form that it was meant to be sent to you in, or that you were meant to purchase it in. Because at the end of the day, no matter what, good or bad, whether you like the flavor or not, it is all about your safety and health, and that's what's most important. So just keep an eye out and just do a quick overlook on that. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick burn off. Get the juices flowing on that thing. Drip a tiny bit more to get this going, and we're going to go ahead and vape this. Check out the clouds. This is a Max VG, so they are definitely all about the quality of this. So the max amount of VG that is good for this flavor is what is in here, and there is 75 watts, which is what I vape on. This is Pablo from Modus Vapors, and it's supposed to be a tropical hip pink lemonade. No shortage of clouds whatsoever. You're not going to be disappointed with that, I promise you. Drip just a little bit more. I'm getting a slight hit off of my cotton. As I said, it doesn't give off as strong of a cotton taste off of first wick, but obviously it is still going to have a little bit of one. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I am actually really surprised. It does not taste the way that I thought it was going to off of the smell. smell of the juice itself, I get a really strong, almost like a pink grapefruit type odor off of it. Tasting it, I do not get that at all. I get a very, basically more like a tropical punch with, it has the undertone of lemonade, hence the pink lemonade, but it has more of a tropical breeze feel to it, which I definitely enjoy more. It's just a little bit different of a twist on a standard pink lemonade or regular lemonade flavor, to make it a little more unique. It definitely has a nice flavor to it. I mean, it's basically, for lack of better terms, it is a tropical pink lemonade. And it is a very light but yet strong flavor on it, but it's very crisp. It has a very refreshing feel to that. Oh yeah, if you have a hot day or if you've been working out or something and you're wanting to vape something that isn't super heavy, but you want something that's going to give you a little bit more of a refreshment feel, this most definitely would be an option to choose. It is very nice. Now, I am going to say, because I have to be as informative about this as I can be for just myself as well. I have learned that with tropical flavors, with the citrusy flavors, with juice flavors, like a punch type drink flavor styles, because of the flavor profile, it makes it a little bit lighter on the liquid, even though it is a max VG. So there always seems to be a slight hit on the throat, regardless of the nicotine, regardless of the amount of VG in it. I think it's just because of how much lighter and crisper the flavor is. It definitely does have a slight hit on the throat. Now, I prefer the heavier the vapes, so most of what I vape by choice, I don't tend to feel it at all. So when I do feel it, it's a little bit harder on me, but it is not a bad feeling. It is not a deal breaker. I definitely could vape this flavor because I do like the tropical flavor kick to this, but honestly, I don't think it's something that I could vape like all day, just because I think eventually that little scratch to my throat would eventually get to me. But like I said, it is not a deal breaker. It is still a very solid flavor that Modus Vapors is known for. I would definitely give it a shot, regardless of whether you like that little throat kick or not. It definitely is a very refreshing vape, just for all day enjoyment regardless. But definitely give them a try. Modus Vapors, like I said, they're on modusvapors.com, Instagram, Facebook. Definitely hit them up, email them, let your shop know about them. Like I said, they are part of the Drip Club distribution, so I mean, I'm sure most people have heard of them or have seen the pictures. I mean, you will not forget this once you see it. This stuff is so well done. The quality of the juice, you definitely can taste as well. But definitely give them a shout out, and I appreciate it very much, Modus Vapors. This is a huge opportunity and a great privilege, so I thank you very much for the opportunity to do this. As always, guys, I'm Token Vaping. Thank you for watching. I'm here on YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Pinterest. Hit me up if there's anything that I can do to help further enhance your vaping experience. That really is the ultimate reason why I do this. Bottom line, my only goal is to help any vapor that I can find their particular flavor style, their preferences, something that they may not have thought of, that they try and it just hits them and wow, that's amazing. So that's why I do this. So if there's anything that I can do to help answer, if there's a specific video that you're looking for, please hit me up, let me know. I will do everything that I can. But with that, Modus Vapors, definitely check them out. Guys, as always, thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm Token Vaping. Vape on, vape strong.